Hey everyone, your favorite Incel Neckbeard here. No, someone just left a comment using the neckbeard insult. I said it's nice to know that the neckbeard insult is being alive, is being kept alive by these kids. It's good to see it's alive and well. I haven't heard the neckbeard insult in fucking ages, but it's good to know it's being well tended to. So last week I made a video when I was talking about work. I was like, oh yeah, I'm off tomorrow. My boss said there wasn't much to do, and if I could, if I want to just do it on Monday, I can. So I went back and reread the text from that she sent last week, especially after yesterday. So in the text, she says that there's one stack down there of cardboard, and then she said there's 4 stacks that may or may not be brought down, and very little carpet. So that's why she said you can either come in or you can just wait and do it on Monday. Well, I was about to say I went to school. I went to work yesterday, and there was a little bit more than what she said. She said there'd be like 4 stacks. No, I went down there. There was like 18 stacks. Not only were both the cardboard lanes filled, but then it was over where you would put the lab. I got down there. It looked like a fucking shithole. I got down there. There was cardboard all over. Like I said, like 18 stacks of cardboard. I think Kevin was down there on Friday because there was a bale of yarn sitting in front of the baler. The baler was still open. It was just sitting there. It wasn't on a pallet or anything. It was just there. There was 2 boxes of lab, like really small boxes. So those were in the way. So I'm trying to move the stuff out of the way. I'm trying to move the lab over to where it should be. But the freaking forklift is like parked in, like, it looks like there's a small opening where you think you could get through, but you actually couldn't. And you have the 2 forklift drivers standing there staring at me. I'm like, and I keep sighing heavily, and loud to kind of get across the point. It's like, hey, gee, I really wish I could move these over there, because I shouldn't have to tell them. It should be common fucking sense. But so I just ended up putting one in the lane, like right in front of the baler, and then I just put the other one over by the plastic. And then I was like, yeah, could you like move the bale? I don't know why Kevin didn't do that shit on fucking Friday. He moved one of them, apparently. I think he did like 2 bales. But it's kind of weird that he didn't do any of the cardboard. Usually when he's down there, he does a little bit of everything. He just kind of bales and bales until someone says to come up there, to finish and to go up where, machines are. But it looks like he didn't do any of that. He just did yarn. But I get there and it's like 18 fucking piles. Then later on, as I finally got the area somewhat clear, I went from 18 stacks to about 3. And they were big fucking bales too. Then they fucking bring down a pile, which is about my height. And the thing was barely on the pallet. So if I try moving it with the hand jack, it's just gonna... So I'm gonna have to waste my time and take like the buggy or something and go over there and keep putting on top of the buggy until it's at a point where I can drag it over. Because, if it's my height or more, I mean, it's a stationary object on another stationary object. It's cardboard boxes on a pallet. How hard is it to just fucking line them up to the point where it's nice and even and it won't sway back and forth? But as soon as I get that thing under, it's just gonna and then I'm gonna be sitting there for however long picking up cardboard boxes off the ground. The entire other area, the other baler, it's all filled with fucking bales failed at this point. They got the truck came, took the bales that were in the truck, and then, the new truck came. But I have no idea how long it's going to take for them to clean the area. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be a shitload tomorrow, because I went in, and just in my area, and there is about 2 stacks or so about my height of the toppers, which even worse because the toppers are so much smaller, so they just like ooh, when you try to. I'm like, where the fuck did all this come from? Where did all of this come from? They must have had it in sections and like hidden, because some of those had been sitting there for a while, like the one that was my height. That was sitting there for a while. So all this time, I'm having to leave early like an asshole because there's nothing for me to do, when once again they prove that they're just not doing their fucking job. They could have easily been bringing that stuff down, but no. I guarantee it was all down there on Friday too, but had I gone on Friday, it wouldn't have been as bad yesterday. But nope. No, she was like, oh, there's only like 1 stack down there, and they might bring down 4 more, or not. That's why people need better communication. You need to either have their boss go down there, or have her go down there, like my boss. Because she could have easily gone down there and saw it and said, no, I really need you to come in. Like, I don't have a problem coming in. I just don't like coming in for no reason. I don't like coming in and be like, okay, well, it's like 8:30 and I'm done. She could have easily gone there and saw what was there and said, no, I need you to come in. But that didn't happen. Instead, I got there yesterday to a fucking mess. Plastic as usual, just stretched out, not stacked on top of each other like it was supposed to be. Just nope, 20 boxes. I was supposed to get a fucking supplies yesterday, but I left. I was like, no, I didn't have time. I had no fucking time to do it. Between making those big bales of cardboard to having to move everything myself because the forklift drivers are useless as fuck. I didn't have time. I needed to go to the bathroom all day yesterday when I was at work, and I couldn't do that either because I didn't have fucking time. If I was able to stay past 1 o'clock, it wouldn't be an issue. But Jeff's gone. He handed in his badge, and I'm still not allowed to stay past 1. So I can only do so much in 5 hours. But the fact that I got down 18 piles to about 3 in 5 hours, given, like I said, I had to take a lot of time to move things, and so that cut in there. And they were big fucking bales. They were big bales. The fact that I got that much done. So hopefully tomorrow I just go in. Normally she'll do the like carpet and plastic or something on days I'm not there. So hopefully cardboard is really all that's left. And hopefully it's not a lot. Because I think down in my floor, no. There's like 2 piles that are kind of big that I can just think of right off the top of my head. So, but this is why they're forklift drivers. They're not really expected to do anything themselves. They're in a fucking forklift. Oh wow, real fucking hard. You can't do that. Come on. If you're told to bring stuff down, bring stuff down. But like I said, these people have the critical thinking skills of kindergartners. They keep bringing down piles that are like this fucking big. Then they'll have several of those. And then when the area gets filled up because they can't fit anymore, they're like, where do we put this now? I'll just put it over there where it doesn't fucking belong. Yesterday there was a stack like that they brought over. It was maybe this fucking big. If a stack of cardboard goes up to less than my ankle, you don't need to bring it down. You go up and look around in the areas, they'll have toppers, like a small stack of toppers, and then right next to it, they've started another small stack. It's like, why don't you take those ones and put them on the stack that you already started? I know, crazy, right? Or if you're truly lazy, just take that pallet, put it on top of the other pallet, so you have pallet, cardboard, pallet, cardboard. If you're that, if you want to make several stacks, just do that. I don't fucking understand how hard it is to just keep it on one stack. Fill it to about this height or so, and then bring it down. Don't let it sit there. Don't start two separate stacks, and have them both like this fucking size. It's not that hard. It's not like it's that busy of a factory. Most of the machines aren't even operational right now because they're shut down. There's really not that many people in this factory. It's not like it's some chaotic workplace. Most of the time, these people are sitting around at their machines. They've got two breaks, like one at 8:30 or something, and one in the afternoon. But you'll see them sitting around all the time eating and this and that because there's nothing, that's all they do is just sit there and watch the fucking machine. You're saying that when they're unpacking things, they can't just take the time to just make one stack? Come the fuck on. But, hopefully I get everything caught up tomorrow because I don't like having to go in and see that area look like shit. Because then when it looks like shit, then I get complained at like I'm not doing my fucking job, despite the fact I'm only there 2 days a week. 5 hours a day. So, yeah, hopefully. Also, side note, Meowsie's a terrible mother. Like, she's a great mother when the kittens are around, but then she just, like, walks off and abandons them. Like, I don't even know where, like, the little one I was showing, I don't even know where they are now. They could be under the house. They could be down there. All I know is Meowsie's under the house. I come out and she, like, runs down, and then she just leaves the baby right there where, it's... These cats are not going to live long if she's fucking treating them like that. So, I guess it's a good thing that she'll be fixed soon enough. Because, like I said, she's a great mom when they're around, but she has no problem just getting up and walking off without them. So, I mean, I'm sure they're fine because clearly this is a habit for her, and yet they're still alive. But Mother of the Year. Didn't see Venti yesterday. Lucifer's still laying in the yard. He came back. He's there again. Same place. I don't know why he's chosen that spot. I mean, I guess it must be perfect. Perfect conditions right there. Maybe it's like the coolest right there or something, or whatever. But yeah. Didn't see Venti yesterday. Hopefully he comes over today, but because it's been getting so fucking hot, like I said, he's so fluffy. I don't blame him for not wanting to move around a lot. Because, he's got a lot of hair. And as someone who also has a lot of hair, I know what it's like in the heat. When it gets too hot, you're just like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here. I just want to sit here in the shade and drink my H2O Speaking of, stay hydrated, kids. Oh, man. That one oxygen really does add just to it. But hopefully I didn't see him yesterday, but I saw him the day before that, so it's not like it's been a week, it's just been a day. Usually nowadays, it seems like he only stays gone for about a day, and then he'll come back. I'll be like, hey, Dad. And I'll be like, hi. But, yeah. I was going to go out today for food, but I've got past stuff in there. But I've got some, like, leftover stuff, like the cheese and stuff from the tacos. I've got some canned chicken down there in the can, like one of the big cans. Got some garlic butter left, so make the pasta, garlic butter, cheese, chicken. Cook the chicken, like brown it up a little bit, throw it in, have some nice pasta. Some pasta. But yeah, and then I don't know, probably just usual fat self and fall asleep or something, and then wake up tomorrow and go to work. Anyways, rambling on enough. I was born a rambling man. Anyway, you know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.